have no other choice. He has to accept it. He don't have no power to tell central government that they have to move it. And these people are free to occupy any part of Tobago because he's not under no autonomy bill by himself. He's now still under the sovereignty of Trinidad and Tobago. So when he had the opportunity to make that change and that move to give Tobagonians a voice, he didn't do it. But when he heard Ansel Dennis out and said that when we win, we are going to tell Kamala and all of them to pack up that radar thing and whatever other thing they have and take it back down to Trinidad. And he made it very clear. And one thing that I liked about what Ansel Dennis said, it has nothing to do with party affiliation. Right. It has everything to do with we don't want no part of that. So by putting it here in Tobago, you have now put the lives of the people in Tobago.
And here now, I'm not cutting you. When he realized that and said, Dennis, doing the things, become big and bad.
Yes.
I want to talk to central government. And the central government can do that because he getting the pressure. You have to understand. Kamala Prasad Bissetta, when she get in your house, she mash it the fuck up.
And now that you have now the two MPs, because let me tell you something what is happening now. The two MPs have now started to shift allegiance from TPP.
Yes.
And they are now going over to the UNC.
Yes, I see.
So come the 12, they realize now that the leader in trouble. Because Kamala Prasad Bissetta came out and made a statement and threw him under the bus.
Yes.
And well, in balance of what Val is saying, she politically busted through.
Yeah, she licked him up.
She licked him up because she made a statement and she said, anybody who wants to go and misbehave, don't badmouth America.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing bad about America.
Yes. Because they have visa.
Because they come and pay a visa.
Yeah.
And because Fali has now made those statements in the public domain, his visa is on the verge of being clipped.
Let me hear what the girl say about Kamala Prasad Bissetta and that visa.
Let me get that one there, because
for Fali, no, or let me go and talk anything about Kamala Prasad, talk anything about America and all of the people going.
You understand?
The truth with the people, Trinidad and all. I don't give a fuck me
and she tell you how much people in Trinidad and Tobago have it, you know.
Yeah.
She can tell you how much people.
I go America over and come back. I don't give a fuck about America right now. I want to go right now. Anyway, I go to Tunisia, I go in Mali or Burkina Faso. That is my place to go right now.
Well, I think the people of Trinidad are supposed to say we want to go Africa.
Yeah, we need to go Africa.
We want to go Europe. Go other places.
Yeah.
We don't need to go America.
No.
We defending a bully.
Yeah.
Before I play the video, we defending a bully. Because imagine Kamala has now bound to master.
Yeah, but
that just wants to show you that she had been bullied when she was young.
Let me tell you something. That is not the matter of Kamala Prasad. You see the UNC with the TLP.
Yeah,
come
boy.
down your bed with when you make again?
Basil Pande.
Not Basil Pande. Going further than Basil Pande.
Capeleo.
Yeah. And them fellas down there didn't want independence.
Yes.
Because they wanted Master to still run here.
Yes.
And they fight against the Marlborough House or whatever they call the place.
Yes, the Marlborough House agreement. Yes.
Agreement. So that Kamala Prasad Bissetta is still the person. It's linked down. You see, it's come down from right down. It's ancient thing. She doing exactly what she ancestors and them do. She don't want no independence.
No,
they don't want independence. They never want independence.
They always want to be under master.
Under this white man bully.
Yeah.
And she want to talk. You Kamala Prasad Bissetta want to talk about slave fucking name. Boy, you don't know, boy. You want to talk about slave name, but that you have a fucking slave name, I think better.
But you know, history will always show you that the same slaves and the blacks who had to leave Africa go over all the way to India to help them fight a war. Because many of them
But let
sat
me tell you
down
something.
and allow colonialism to
But they're
take
still
control.
allowing it because you have places in India
Yes.
where you can't own no land. You can't own nothing. Where Cameron them come from, that area where Cameron them come from, they can't own nothing. They can't go to school, they can't own nothing. You know, in any black community, in any black part of this world, a black man, we will rip down the place. We just fight for the rights on them. You feel what's going on in Gaza, in gone in Africa?
No,
We destroying that, we fight. Look at how people in South Africa, how they fight for their freedom. They fight and fight and fight and fight. Plenty get killed and plenty stay alive. They fight for their freedom. We are custom fighting for our freedom right through.
Well, Kamala just did us put us back before 1962 by allowing America to come set up shop, do what they want, bully the whole Caribbean,
That's what they're doing.
mash it up, mash up anybody who thinking. Because why? She wants to get a little dollar from the Americans.
And then Trump and them know how to mash up because they mash up Black Wall Street. They mash up anything black go to do. They mash up everything and come up and Trump is going to mash up the black community in Trinidad and Tobago. Let Fally go ahead. Let Fally go. Come up with that will go with here. Take your fucking man and mash up your fucking house, you know. You go ahead, Fally.
I want y'all come for a second and look at what Camilla said right here.
And careful you don't end up like Antigua and Barbuda and Dominica, who badmouthed in the US, and guess what happened? All their visas restricted now. They cut their visas. Which really wants to cut their visas, so behave yourself. Understand where our help comes from. Understand who could protect and defend Trinidad and Tobago. Right now, there's only one country in the world can do it. They have the money, they have the equipment, they have the assets. Trinidad and Tobago.
Kamala, visa threats don't scare everyone. Some of us don't fold just because a bully is allowed or powerful. Not everyone bows, not everyone sells out. You chose compliance. You did. Others chose backbone. That doesn't make us reckless, it makes us principled. We can build without visas. We can invest in Caribbean universities, healthcare, and regional strength. Dignity isn't imported. Before lecturing Antigua and Barbuda or Dominica about gratitude, maybe clean up the corruption at home in Trinidad and Tobago. Worry about your own house. Some people are just cut from a different cloth, and it's not of the fabric of fear.
And let me tell you, she write about it in terms of the bullying.
Yeah.
But where did Gaston Brown and them bad talk America? Where? Where in the media? Because Kamala Prasad, the Cesar show the people of this Caribbean that Gaston Brown and Skerritt and all of them bad talk America. Where? And you have, she had the audacity to tell people that behave for yourself. The same thing she did up in Hilton.
Yeah,
when she came up, hands up.
Hands up. Color me orange.
Yeah, color me orange. Hands up. And have big people like big fools.
Yeah.
Doing that. And you know what is hurtful about the whole thing? Is that to see that you're supposed to know better to tell this woman that you're happening. Madam, don't make me no ass.
Yeah.
Madam, don't make me a fool. I'm a big person. You can't come and tell me about no hands up, hands out. And I can remember my teaching days. So now you come and tell me about behave yourself.
Yeah.
Who is you to tell me behave myself?
Yeah.
Then people go mad, you know.
Yeah, so you must seem wrong in front of your eyes and don't say nothing and say,
don't say nothing.
Yeah, Kamala Prasad says, all right, we're going to the UNC, boy, fuck you, boy, Kamala, boy.
Because Kamala is Kamala is now with a bunch of people who are a band of wrongdoers.
A bunch of bullies and them. And she wants to be a bully.
Yeah, she wants to be the bully now.
Yeah, she wants to be a bully.
That is why they send people to St. Vincent to mash up to influence the St. Vincent election so that people are swinging a different way. When I tell people, Melba, that the elections in Trinidad and Tobago was rigged, you know, everybody say, how they do that? How they do that? How they do that? And now you're seeing for yourself, St. Vincent was rigged.
Yeah.
And only one seat was William seat.
Yeah.
Gonzalez seat.
Yeah.
They try to go St. Lucia, but the St. Lucians are smart. They realize, hey, they come in for me.
Yeah.
They set up Macamelian, they set up this one, they set up that one. They want to mash up the election into the in St. Lucia. The St. Lucian people say, no, 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 no. We going back with the incumbent.
Yeah.
We going back with the incumbent. We
Yeah.
want to yellow up here at all.
At all.
Then they come again. They going up the Caribbean. They try to go in Jamaica, but the Jamaicans smart. Jamaicans say we don't want no Southeast here.
Yeah.
Don't come here with that. Don't come here with that. Because you know why? They wanted the Jamaicans and them to allow these so-called batty boys and all of them to come and have take up leadership role in Jamaica. And the Jamaicans didn't want that, so they vexed for Jamaica. So I know Jamaica is the next one. They're going again. So eventually, you know who they're going for next? They're waiting for Mia Motley.
She waiting for them.
They're going for Mia Motley.
And she waiting for them.
Because Fali don't fall.
The patient and them and stupid.
They're going for her. They're going on because she is nothing to support of that whole stupid word that Kamala Prasad pushing.
And then what happened to Kamala Prasad Biseta? Kamala Prasad Biseta envy Mia Motley.
Yeah.
She envies the world she could the grace that woman has.
Mm-hmm.
The way that woman could speak. The way that woman walk and talk. Kamala Prasad Biseta envy Mia Motley.
Yeah.
Envy.
And she getting too much acolytes.
Yeah.
She getting too much acolytes.
And when Mia Motley talk, the word like Abraham Sherez, listen to fucking Mia Motley.
So she have a problem with that.
She have a problem with that, but she can't even walk fucking self.
She have a problem with that. So when Mia Motley game, woman of the year, this of the year, that of the year, she vexed how Mia Motley game all that.
Envy that black woman.
So you know what she gonna do now? All right. They want to talk.
Well, Mia Motley say she slave name, and we who are we slave name. You know why we respect we slave name? Because we fight for we freedom and Kamala Prasad Biseta.
Yeah.
We fight for where we are. We fight for what we have. We fight for we freedom. We ain't lie down. That all in India and them was still under the fucking caste system.
Yeah.
You understand?
That England
we all tell that
them.
fucking thing, yeah. But England said the white man they pose on all here and all is still in that fucking caste system. We come out of we fucking slavery long fucking time. Don't mind we still tap a little bit, but we come out it. We fight for we freedom, Kamala Prasad Biseta. Everything we have, we fight for we freedom. So we proud of we fucking slave name. But because we name make we understand we fighters and where we come from.
But when you have these people who believe that they have some kind of supremacy because they have a little dollar, and many of them, when you do check it out, because they love to say long time when America, what is black people and their drugs, or how they get the wealth is drugs. When you check out half of them, how they get the drug, how they get the wealth,
plenty of them is
drugs.
Worse than drugs. It's drugs, gun, and all kind of things.
You understand?
If they get the wealth of a drugs,
fraud.
They get the wealth of a fraud, they get the wealth of a selling fucking humans, they get the wealth of a, look at boys he's saying, in all them times, so this a traffic, yes, boys he's saying trafficking, human from Venezuela to Trinidad, boys saying used to do that.
Yeah.
Boys saying used to do that.
So when they want to talk, I just laugh at them, because the first thing they love to say them work hard, them study hard, so your training work hard.
Yeah.
Your training study hard.
And friend them buy the certificate.
Buying the certificate, the plagiarism and all in the UNC.
Yes.
Where a man go in a room and lie about what he do on a document and come back on and say he pass. He get, let me tell you something, Fali have it in for him, you know. Fali have it in for him.
When you go to social media and you see how much African people inventing all kind of things on them, and the white man still trying to oppress these fucking white people and them, these black people and them. I watching a man the other day with all them bottles and things from them plastic bottles and things, thousands of them and making gas from them thing, and then you see any Indian doing fucking that. How much Indian you see doing them?
No, you see they put in the minds of the people like long time that certain technology can come out from India alone.
Yeah.
Nothing can come out from Africa. But the COVID, one of the COVID vaccines, one of the main COVID vaccines came out from Africa that actually slowed down the COVID in the world. Not the Pfizer.
A lot right now is from Africa. A lot.
But when you see people like Fali and them and Duke throw him the towel.
Oh, but that's a joke.
Throw him the towel.
Juke is a nightmare. There's something wrong with fucking Juke.
No, he had no money. He had no money. He tied up in the courthouse. He had to pay legal fee, this fee, that fee. And then he into surety went in his seat back in Roxborough because he gone through.
Going right through.
The Duke of Abercrombie mash up.
I'm trying to get back at Fally. Fally real insulting.
No, he begging Fally. He was begging Fally to take him back. Take me back. Take me back, man. Take me back.
Yeah.
And Fally only tell him, I don't want you, brother.
Yeah.
I don't need you. I have other man. Let me not put it down.
We have other man.
Yeah, you have other man.
Yeah,
You have other man that you can take up. Yeah, you can take up. You remember, you was the first man that gave him a suit. You was the first man that made him feel like a man by giving him a suit. And now he got another man now.
Yeah.
So he don't need your he don't need your manship.
He dumped you.
Yeah, he dumped him. He take me party, he mash the party. But now he 2 MPs now looking across the floor. He finally 2 MPs looking across the floor and have already done signal that come after the 12. They have already done make arrangement with Kamala Prasad the Professor to stop wearing that blue and start wearing the yellow. So finally then realize that the party crumbling before his eyes. So he has nothing. He's gonna fall down. Look where you reach to. You win 2 seats. You win Tobago East and Tobago West. Same corruption. Same corruption. Stealing of the election. Rigging the election. They rigged the election in Trinidad. They rigging the election. All kind of thing. Now you're gonna have 2 MPs. Your 2 MPs talking against you. Eh? They are 10. Imagine they actually on phone conversation in cabinet. In cabinet. So that means that, they don't want no part of him. They don't want no part of him. And I'm glad somebody brought up this thing, David Mohammed. David Mohammed is a disappointment to people. It just goes to show you, Selwyn Joe, David Mohammed, all of them, seeing what is happening, we still want to have a visa. Then we're talking about oppression of the black man and the black man and the black man and the black man. And we still want to hold on to that visa to go to America, to that same white man country that we be talking about. But to hell with America and that visa thing. When I went to the thing, I don't understand why they blank me. I don't understand why they blank me. And I say, you see me, I don't need to go to America. I don't need to go to the country. Because when I see, and let me tell you why I end up knowing that, a lot of Trinidadians have been sending back videos to show you that when you're talking about Trinidad and Tobago, is a shithole country. What is shithole country in America? Vagrants in a higher mountains.
If you see them, if you see vagrants
in America, and they're talking,
pretty homeless. Oh my God.
They're talking, at least if we don't pay we rent in AGC, they still give you some time.
They give you a blind.
They kick them out.
Even if you renting somewhere, your landlord will still give you a little blind.
You understand?
Even the lights and things will still give you a little blind. You can say, can get a little month or 2.
But not
them. America.
But and to see that Kamala Prasad Bissessa went on this platform and bad talk Trinidadians to tell we have some behavior. Otherwise, like, you will cut me ass.
Like if you still wear short pants to go to school.
Like something, I feel she went through a senile process, I am very much 100% sure.
Kamala Prasad Bissessa feel it's the year of short pants and females wearing bobby socks.
But
that's what she feel.
No, because something.
She feel it's short pants and bobby socks. That's what she's talking about.
Something has to be wrong. Melba, something has to be wrong. And all those black leaders, or black so-called leaders, you see why it is like, that's why I always tell my children, the only person to look up to is to look up to God. Don't look up to me. Look up to God.
But you have it wrong. The only person I can look up to is my mother and father. But I sure them is my God. And I look at God as different. I don't believe in the God that the people and them say, because you see that God, when we wanted that God in slavery, that God was never there. We the people, we the ancestors of them. The ancestors of them will fight. Martin Luther King and all the people, we fight for the free slavery, the free apartheid. If we fight, no God and help me. I don't believe in the God thing.
No.
I don't believe in the God thing. I don't care what nobody say. I don't believe in the God thing.
No, but
As my God, you is your own God. I my God to my children. When my children don't have, they run to me.
well, yeah.
And I give my children them. No God and helping my fucking children them if I don't help them.
No,
You understand?
go help them, no?
I have to help my children them.
Go help them.
So I my children God, I the God, I the mother God. I the God in my children them life.
No, but Melba, when you look at it, this woman has now put Fali in a position where Fali done realizing I lost in the election. And I'm going to lose this election miserably. I can't win. Because he's not a politician. One. Two, he doesn't have the ability to appease the Tobagonians to make them believe that, hey, I really didn't know nothing about this radar system.
And then he got the ability to talk to Cameron and provide the system
Nah.
to deal with them in a way that, let them know that I nothing that. And if only can come to me to tell me something, and he need to put on his foot.
How you gonna put on his foot when he hand done grease? They done grease his hand and they tell him straight up, if you only open your mouth and you see anything, we go, yeah, they put him over a bench. No, not a bench. They put him over Camilla political lap. Let me say that because next thing she say,
yeah.
Or we saying thing about you. But they push you over she political lap.
With a political belt.
With a political belt.
And cut his ass.
Pull down his pants. And
game up. Put
cutters. And then no hush him out. Hush him out. You open him out too much.
Yeah.
Licks.
Push your big thumb in your mouth and suck it.
Just suck it.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing.
Push your big thumb in that mouth and shut your mouth and sit down in a corner thing.
You understand?
Or put your finger on your lips.
Yeah.
Put your finger on your lips.
Go in the corner there, kneel down. Kneel down. Let me bring the grater for you.
Yeah.
Grate it up.
Yeah.
Because like you're stupid. I gave you all this money and you wouldn't talk. You only open your mouth and talking. You don't want no radar. You don't want this. You take this.
Anytime you talk about a radar and things, so you take it back if he say.
But that's what will happen to him. He doesn't know that he must be very right attack the night when Akash went and talked to him.
Yeah.
And he must realize, wait now, your visa get taken away, no. But he's afraid and shame to come out and say that the visa get taken away from him. He's afraid because when $13 billion and you want a frequent flyer mile all over the place. I went to Paris under the name of tourism. You're going all over the place, but not $1 come back to the people and them. Not $1 come back to the people of Tobago. But you know what you tell people in Tobago, you went and build plenty roundabout.
Yeah.
But you can't tell Kamala because I tell her, Kamala cut off the balls. She cut off the balls to do it, plenty of them fellas and them in the UNC, the TPP. You know what they're doing? They have now become transvestites.
Yeah.
They transform themselves from man to woman. Also, them have the man and woman. Because the back is the woman part for them. And the front is half a woman because half a man. Because she cut off the balls from them. So there are no balls. There are no balls. And that is what Kamala Prasad, the sister, has done to these fellas and them. Belittle them, bring them down to nothing. And they're happy with that. But when I saw that when he was talking, when he was talking and you had that pressure, but if it was up to me, it's up to you. You done throw in that voice already.
Yeah.
She done realize there's election time. We don't need you. We don't have the two Tobagonians. And them don't make the commitment, them crossing the floor.
And that is important. When you see them two Tobago seats, that's what they want all the time. Them two Tobago seats. With that two Tobago seats, they can do what they want to do.
Exactly.
Do what they want to. Because there's no autonomy in Tobago. So they can do what they want to do.
Because why is the two Tobagonian seats sitting on the government side when they're supposed to be on the opposition side?
Exactly.
Why the two Tobago? And that alone should have tell the people in Tobago that the people, the two Tobago East and Tobago West not supposed to be sitting on the government side, they're supposed to be sitting down on the opposition side.
Exactly.
So that when they talk in Parliament, they talk independently. But not when they say no there and they're looking Kamala,
They look at Epebebe.
give me something now.
Yeah.
A hungry.
They look at Epebebe.
You understand?
Them two Tobagonians see the Epebebe.
And if you can't open your mouth to me, because you remember, when you're looking to eat that food here, who want to be Minister of Tobago Affairs? It's fighting for position. So she allowing them to sit down there, where it's part of the government of
So
Trinidad
with the Minister
Tobago.
Tobago Affairs.
But she bring Asper Jack and gave him an appointment for to hold on a little post there, to eat a little food. Asper Jack, you don't remember Asper Jack, the pumpkin man?
How you mean? I can't forget Asper Jack.
Well, that the man who she bring back and she gave him a little food. Yeah, yes, but you don't eat pumpkin and them thing again.
And thing and
Yeah, and that $1 million that you had to pay back to the people and them. Don't I will try to help you with the with the bill, but don't hurt up your head. I will try to fit you with that bill. Because the financer taking everything from me, Mr. Big, you know. As for Jack like a little loopy dog, you know.
Just like Duke.
It's just like Duke. They're begging. And let me tell you something. And somebody mentioned it, Rogie and all. He and all had to beg. They're begging. And that is what is going on with plenty of them. These fellas and them reach that point. So you telling me, or you're seeing that, look, the PNM is the only party that has developed Tobago. Because I tell them and history have shown, Melba, that there's only one project that Iana Robinson did in Tobago. He didn't put the airport. It's PNM built the airport. PNM refurbished the whole entire airport and built it over.
But then I hear that Penny was saying that Penny Tobago built the airport and they said Tobago PNM never built no airport.
PNM built the airport in Tobago.
Because I hear Penny was just talking and then I see they put up something. What airport Penny talking about? Penny PNM didn't build no airport. I watch them.
PNM built the airport. PNM built the roads in Tobago, develop the roads, build the stadiums, because those stadiums were built under PNM. Build, you talking about the cultural center, build this big massive cultural center that they can have all the different things in. You understand? Build the port, build the thing, build everything. The only thing that NAR did, really and truly, was the deep water harbor. That is the only project that they did in Tobago, the deep water harbor. Outside of that, if PNM did everything in Tobago, so when they talk in Melba, it just goes to show you that Fali done realize $13 billion, all I do is build 4 bus shed. I build 4 bus shed. I build a set of roundabouts as he claimed, where you can't see up to now. And then he decides, well, okay, I take him a frequent flyer miles and I'm going all over the place. I don't know. But Melba, what other than Farley? Maybe because I might turn a fairy tale woman and fly away eventually. Yeah? So what other Farley and thing that we had to discuss today? So much things like on your mind. So much thing on your mind.
I had something on my mind and it just disappeared. I was going to talk about it and it just disappeared out of my mind just too.
But you born the Rastafari thing, man.
Yeah, but make me forget. I have to go back to starting talk and thing, man.
Yeah, that's what he spoke.
Yeah. I'll be back to talk.
But let me tell you something. It is amazing to see how a party started one way, collapsed and next way, and then went to another way. You can remember what it was dealing with? Somebody said like stay out your mind.
No, it can't come back in, it can't come back in. Because it's spicy.
It's spicy.
Yeah, it doesn't
Let
come
me
back in.
let me play this by the meantime while you're trying to remember what was that spice that you're trying to
What
remember.
you doing for Christmas? How you feel the country look at the beautification and thing of the country and thing?
Well, let me play the fella first, and then we go we go get into that one. Let me play this fella that you wanted to play. Because this also has a part to play in why we in this mess also. And I want people to know. Yes, I know it's because she wants to cuss. But
You now want to say hello to the this one I met him. I wouldn't say where I met him, but I met him. Workers' rights.
oh yeah.
Handsome man. Handsome young fella.
You wouldn't say where you met him.
I wouldn't say where I met him.
All right. Well, let me play this. Let me play the video, and then we'll get back to this. Let me play this.
Is turning its back on its people. It has been reported that multiple social media personalities that have spoken out against Trinidad siding with the US in aiding and attacking Venezuela have been arrested. Trinidad issued a state of emergency, basically in which to suppress the Trinidadian people and also the people in Tobago from being able to use their natural right to protest and speak up against the wrongdoings that their government is. So a lot of people are reading headlines that Trinidad is siding with the US. That is not true. The Trinidadian government is siding with the US. The Trinidadian people are being suppressed right now from their voice and their natural right to protest. My heart goes out to the Trinidadian people because if anybody knows about suppression, it's us African Americans and Caribbean people that are here in the United States of America. So listen, if you are anybody that is in the Caribbean, please share this video to raise awareness, please.
And imagine that, Melba. Imagine that
Yeah. People are
foreigners,
yeah.
foreigners realize that we are under
We are under
siege.
pressure.
Not just pressure, we are under siege in this
Yeah.
country. We are only calling state of emergency,
Yeah.
state of emergency, state of emergency, and wait until next year because the state of emergency going to finish in February.
But when I finish before carnival, after carnival.
I think it's finishing right after carnival or before carnival.
Well, if it's after carnival, then we can't handle carnival because a state of emergency is crowd, and once you have a crowd, you know, a crowd is against the law.
No, they will allow the crowd because they say that the state of emergency is not for that, it's to go after the criminals. My thing is, when you see the madman Trump, press the button and because right now Congress want to block him. If it is that we really go to war, which he pushing to go to war because he don't get Congress and he don't get the House to pass that he could go to war. And he was supposed to trigger off bombs Saturday gone. Well, this Saturday we just went.
Right.
If it is that the court say, yes, you have the permission to go ahead and they deny the Democrats that right to stop this war, we may not have no carnival.
Right.
Because how you going to jump up? Who going to come to a country where people bombing up and do no kind of thing in a war
You don't know
zone?
what could happen with them plane flying overhead.
But I'm telling you, and Venezuela has already declared war on Trinidad and Tobago to Kamala Persan says, sir, why Kamala don't go down and send down she dotish men and them like Alexander and them to go and lock up Maduro. Maduro and the ministers and them for saying that Kamala we coming after oil. Why she don't do that? But you know what?
Why should look up herself and say kill them violently? Why should look up she fucking self?
Well, I trying to figure out why it is the police commissioner is taking so long to put that woman in handcuffs.
See the UNC. The police commissioner is a UNC.
So you another eater food?
He's a food man. UNC is just as stupid as Alexander.
You telling me?
The man is a stupid man. The commissioner of police is the most stupidest man I ever come across. That you watching a boat with no engine to say that the satellite and the makers of the satellite can't see nothing on the ground in the fucking air.
And they keep finding things and they keep saying, it's the
You understand?
satellite, the radars,
The makers of the satellite say that the satellite cannot do nothing on the ground, it's on the fucking air. And this commissioner of police and them a stupid man like Alexander. Stupid man to talk about mosquito.
They biting.
Use mosquito repellent and thing, rub down your skin and thing, use coxswain and go up there spray and thing. It's a real thing.
You understand?
It's a real thing.
The man say, I will not be selling my
Clog down them men and them. Clog them down. Gloves and thing, clog them down.
Melba.
And make them put them clothes like if they're going to a bee, you're going to them bee hive and thing. Do something like fucking that.
Well, Melba, you're out of place. You know why you're out of place to tell the man that? The man, when the men and them could go and have the boat ride and go and lime in the bar and who could drink, how much you could drink, eh? See how much woman they could trap.
Let the commercial police, they get that drug right in Silla Day. Where they have swamp and mangrove and thing. He will get in there and you will find some fellas in Silla.
And you will lock them up.
Even though if they're not in it, you go put something on them and then you go make them sign some fucking thing and you go lock them up to say, well, I lock up these black boys and them.
Yeah.
You understand?
But in the bamboo,
you can't
do that.
go, you have to go and lock up them in there and them in the bamboo. And you can't make Kamala and them look so fucking bad.
Yeah.
So you as a UNC, when Kamala win, you win them because you're eating some food. And you have to say what Kamala and them want to say, most of them in Tobago.
And not only that, you can't lock up no Indian.
No.
You can only lock up the black man.
Yeah. So
only the black man.
If they don't only find them drugs in Silla.
Oh God, they love them.
Well, I hope you was in Silla when they come into lock up because you are not like passing the fucking lock up.
You know from time they watch you say, hey, look, fellas, warrior, come, we see you taking it too. You going with it too. Eh? And normally, it's going on the jetty.
Yeah.
And it's going on the jetty. But boy, I stay far away from the jetty because they would have say, yes, he was the local man. He's the local man for when he come in.
Yeah.
You understand?
They go brand here.
So
brand here nasty.
But you know.
But the commission police, you and Alexander, take a bow.
Now only here alone.
Take a fucking bow.
When sturgeon all.
Yeah.
Waste of time.
Waste of freaking time.
Waste of time.
Waste of good energy. Waste of time and waste of good energy. You commission police.
You know.
You wasting people's time and wasting good energy, commission police. Oh God, you're the most stupidest commission police ever come across in a
You telling me? And then they have their battle going on with Gary Griffith. And who serve and who in fight war and who take this one and who take that one and who this one and who was with this one and who was with that one and who do this one. Let me tell you something. It all goes back to show that all these and if you watch the people who making all the bacchanal is black men.
Yeah.
Watching Melba is black. People don't want to admit it, you know.
But they've been uniting it for years. Black men become weak. Because you know why black men become weak, you know?
No, not all black men.
The majority of them.
No, those who want to fight for $1,
yeah.
they become weak.
And they become weak because behind the scenes there's real batty boys and them.
Yeah.
They're behind the scenes, they fucking batty man. They only putting on pants and things, but they have on panty underneath. G-string cutting their ass and cutting their balls on them.
But you know, remember before we reach the Christmas season, you know why I'm disappointed in this fella for taking up the appointment as the chairman of NALIS?
Who's that?
David Mohammed.
He's the chairman of what?
NALIS.
Yes,
the National Information. Yes,
NALIS. So which means that David Mohammed is
a
working
of course, long time.
Oh, that put me. I put me. Rastafari. I put on the Rasta. Muslim or Rastafari? Is Muslim or Rastafari?
Which one?
The one I have on here is Muslim or Rastafari?
No, that's Rasta.
Rasta, alright.
Yeah, you ain't put on hijab and all them things.
Alright.
He ain't put on that yet. But it just goes to show you, Melba, that this man, watch how many
Oh my
thousands
God.
of black young men get displaced. Thousands of young black women
What the fuck is this?
put on the breadline. Can't go to the programs, can't get
What
this,
you
can't
mad?
get that.
David Muhammad take that
David
position.
Mohammed is on the board. And he proud to hold up this paper.
What the fuck you telling me? But the fire CPEP,
Fire,
the
mash up,
fire forestry,
mash it up,
fire European,
mash it up.
fire all them black women and them and men in HGC.
Yeah, not only agency, all the government services.
Nearly over 100,000
1,000.
more people they fired. They want you take that position.
And you take that position.
No.
And holding up that thing in your hand, the appointment in your hand, and talking about what? Look, you know, it's a abomination, you know.
Real abomination.
Seriously,
David
you know.
Muhammad take that position after all what these fucking Indians and them doing that UNC government doing to African people.
And you take up that appointment. You take up that appointment.
For what position you all on the board?
The chairman. That's the big position. The man is a big man. He's Dr. Mohammed, you know. David Mohammed, you know. Dr. David Mohammed, you know. You notice he can't talk about the black agenda
When
again?
them president them talk because they want something.
Yeah.
David Muhammad never go against the UNC, you know.
Never.
The UNC do African people all kinds of things. David Muhammad never go against the UNC. You understand? David Muhammad is some kind of fucking niggas and them.
They sell out.
From what not sell out now, you have to get them the right name. Meritorious manumission. That's what David Muhammad them working for. That is what David Muhammad working for. You can't say the sell out, get them the right proper name. Meritorious manumission. That's what they sell out to do.
How you could say about you and
You're a real nigga. You're a real slave nigga. Start your people and them David Muhammad.
And that is what we have
For
going on.
meritorious manumission.
David Mohammed, that's why he can't do no thing and talk about the black agenda. What black agenda you could come and talk about?
But
When you sell out.
It was never about no black agenda.
No, it was always about my agenda.
Exactly.
And
It's what
what
I want for me and my people and my family. My immediate family. I can't believe David Muhammad do that, boy.
David Mohammed is on the board. But I see that, and I see the appointment, and he holding it up big and bold.
There's no shame.
No shame.
No fucking shame. David Muhammad, you have to get my fucking cut tonight. Fuck you, David Muhammad, boy. David Muhammad, you have to get my fucking fuck up cut tonight because the plan was not cut tonight too much. But David Muhammad, see you, boy, fuck you, boy.
I can't believe that. And I said to myself, but over all these years.
Because when you hear David Muhammad speak, when Cameron Potabi said to do anything, he always defend them, you know.
Yeah.
He and Kelsey culture running the hand in hand, you know. They only talk to please their fucking self. Nothing for nobody else, not for nothing, only the fucking self. That's what they're talking for.
Imagine the Caribbean soul saying it. David is our slave.
Yeah.
Stop vex. Imagine that. So when they want to, you know, oh my God, I tell you, it hurt me, you know. So all them years that you talking about,
but I tell you
the history, the gender, the
yes,
that,
and you know the history
the
of black
slave.
people. You know the history of what, how these people and them treated the African people and them. The things that they say about African people and them, and you, David Muhammad, still want to hold that fucking woman and David Muhammad, you're wicked boy. Oh, you're wicked.
In 2010, he holds your hand too.
David Muhammad is a wicked fucking man. I hope you're born and in hell. If it have a hell, I hope you end up in hell.
No, and they will first thing you say, well,
I hope if it have a hell, David Muhammad, you is the one to open the door to matching fucking hell. And born for a lifetime.
And you see what he did on the low, right? He played supporting Kareem. He's supporting Kareem, he's supporting Kareem, he's supporting Kareem. And then look what you come and do.
He was never supporting
Never supporting
David Muhammad and them, it's fucking is envious minded, wicked black men and them. David Mamet had no reason, no, David Mamet never wanted to support Kareem. He was never supporting Kareem. He have an agenda where he have his agenda, the yellow agenda.
Yeah, boy.
You understand? The Mamet has never will never like Kareem and them. He would never like Kareem and them because you know why he fight Kareem young and try to take over what he started.
Well, I will get it, Slimy, where he picture, where he had the appointment document in his hand, showing everybody,
We should have it there.
and I will show it where this man accepted the appointment, and you know, TVT broadcast it to it.
It's a shame for David Mamet. Shame on you, David Mamet.
You telling me?
Shame on you, David Mamet. Shame on fucking you.
Nation of
Shame
Islam.
on fucking you, David Mamet.
No, and we really will have to report him to the Nation
Shame
of
on
Islam.
fucking you. Shame.
Because these fellas when them do anything in Trinidad, they know what oppression going on in Trinidad. They've seen all these things. And look at what you do. You accepted. You accepted. I will do that, Slimy. Make a and I will send it to the Nation of Islam and let them know this is what encouraging.
Yeah.
A person who encouraging people to go and invade another man's country, destroy a man's country, mash up people's things.
If David Mamet can do that, then he is a man who believe in how they mash up Gaza.
Yes.
Believe in how what's the name of that country mash up Gaza then?
Israel. Yeah.
You understand? So you sided with Israel to mash up Gaza. And you're a Muslim, David Mamet. You're a Muslim. And if you could go with UNC and you can stamp with them, then you standing up with Israel.
You telling me?
To destroy your own Muslims and them in Israel.
And as Slimy said, he's a representative of the Nation of Islam for
the Caribbean.
For
the Caribbean.
For Furkan.
He's the representative of the Nation of Islam for the Caribbean. And it should be taken back, they should strip him from it.
Well, you know, we will have. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get that video. I'm going to get that picture. I'm going to do a clip and I'm going to send it to the Nation of Islam. Because let me tell you something.
If David Mamet could side and could take that from the UNC, then he's siding with Israel to destroy Gaza.
Yeah. And you have a prime minister.
And you destroy it, standing up with America, destroy Venezuela. You, David Mamet.
And only just that. You stand up with America to mash up and destroy same Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
So that means you very much love that Kamala telling people behave. Yeah. Otherwise you will lose a US visa.
Yeah, but for that why he behaving. Because
so he behaving.
Yeah, he behaving, David Mamet.
Yes,
David Mamet, you should be in short pants.
Yeah, as a good house nigga.
You should be in short pants as a good fucking house
nigga.
You should be in short pants.
Yes, as a good nigga. Yes, come nigga, come.
Yeah.
Come,
no, boy. Come boy.
Come, yes.
Come boy, they like to call you boy.
Yes, come boy.
Come here, sit down here, boy. Boy, walk here.
Yeah.
Boy, stand up there.
Yeah.
You understand? It's a real fucking house nigga.
Look this certificate. Look it. Yeah. You are now the head of those niggas and them.
You are now the head of working for meritorious manumission. Meritorious manumission, say the right word. That's what David Mamet is. Working for meritorious manumission.
You can't be. I don't understand that. When it was, and let me tell you why I will talk about David Mamet. Because when he done a lot of things, he also to be talking about, look at what we're doing for the youths, and look what we're doing for the youths, and look what we're doing for the youths, and look what we're doing for the youths. And all the thing, you want everybody to come by the center we have in Lavantil there. Let me tell you something. People will be using half of these so-called NGOs to obtain money.
Yeah.
And that false pretense that they're helping people. And look what they're doing. They're benefiting their own self.
Helping their own self.
Eh? So you get a little play. And but you see thousands of people going home. And before you say, Kamala, I can't accept that.
Yeah.
Kamala, I cannot take that.
When you're watching your black
thousands,
when you're watching your black children and them, your black sisters, your black mothers, your black children, your black nephews, your black nieces and them going home by the thousands and them, you still take that position, David Mamet?
Still take that position. Let me tell you how it is. Like they tell you how them don't have no respect for so-called people in the communities of Laventille, as they so-called will say that they that them
That then David
supporting.
Mohammed sided with Trump
Yeah,
to go and destroy the Sahel state.
yeah,
You sided
yes,
with Trump, David Mohammed,
yes,
to go and destroy the Sahel state with Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso.
yeah, yes,
You, David Mohammed,
yes,
you sided with Trump now to go and destroy them people and them. You sided with Trump to destroy the freedom of African people. You, David Mohammed.
and you know, David Mohammed's wife. Sorry that I don't call she into this thing, you know, but David Mohammed's wife should have tell him, yeah, what happening? Don't take that.
But you don't know if she tell him don't take that?
Don't take. But I telling you, Melba, I'm making it. Don't take it.
Because I know David Mohammed's wife is that kind of will tell him that. She's that kind of woman will tell him that, and maybe she's that kind of to stand by she fucking husband. I don't fucking know.
But if she stand by him and she allow him to take that, then she and all is in the game of oppressing the same black people that they claim that they want to help and they want to think because why? They're doctors.
Yeah.
This is my husband. He's a doctor.
Yeah.
He's a doctor of history and theology.
And he had one of do you think we know game what camera?
Oh yeah, of Nalis.
Yeah, the chairman of Nalis.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. He's the chairman of Nalis for how fucking long?
You understand?
Because you have to serve Kamala and them. You have to serve she.
Serve
she fucking Messi and Trump. You have to serve Kamala and Trump well. You David Mohammed.
You understand? And then them fellas just want to come and talk about what? They that them have the they're willing to help people. Yeah. They're willing to help this one and they're willing to help that one and they want to help the youth. You taking up that position, you just showed people that you don't care nothing about your boy.
And you don't care nothing about youth and them. You don't care nothing about youth and them.
No, you don't care. You don't
care. Care about youth and them and that losing the position, losing the jobs, and even losing because they take a lot of youths and them who used to be in this program and them, they cut all them social program and them, and you David Mohammed, you and said nothing about fucking that boy.
And you know what? You will not benefit from that money because they're gonna pay him as the chairman. Eh?
Yeah.
They're gonna pay him as the chairman of Nalis. They're gonna take that money that they know that had oppression attached to it of your own people to say that look, I am now the chairman.
And hold up a big fucking certificate in your
hand. Yeah. Because they gave that. They gave him that.
I see that?
Yeah, there's him here. When I'm putting him up, they don't put him up because let me tell you something. It's far too much time we are allowing these little fellas and them.
These so-called black boys and them.
Yeah.
Them so-called black men and them. Well, it's not man, it's boy. You understand? There's not man, there's boy. The mommy is supposed to have on a short pants. And short pants. With a tall socks on. Something wrong with them, boy.
Never to. But what is wrong with them? So I don't care whether they have a doctorate or thing, you know. My thing is, use the thing for good. Not for evil, to join with evil wrongdoers to destroy your own people. And you hearing what Kamala saying and still want to join with these people because it what? Because you can eat our food? Let me what we got this thing here? What would the answer this? Let me get it. Let me get it.
Yeah. Something wrong with them fellas and them boys.
Yeah, Melba.
And them is backsliders and them boys. They come like them Christian is backsliders and them. Backstabbers and backsliders. That was the them is backstabbers
You
and
know,
backbiter, back what do you call it again? When you go in the when you're a Christian and you leave and go you call it what?
a backslider.
A backslider, that was it. He's a backslider.
Oh God.
Something wrong with them fellas and them women.
File taking a little while to upload.
Yeah.
You sure you just now, you see it.
Something wrong with them fellas and them women.
You telling me? There no shame. Right. I think that's the thing. Let me get it. Put them up, Melba. Yeah, put them up. Put them up.
You look like a wimp.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes. Let me show him. Let me show him.
You cannot take on the women.
Now, listen, we're going to pay him up.
You have to put him up. You have to put him up.
I have to adjust something here. Oh, look at me. Oh. Look him there, Melba. Look him there.
Yeah.
Look him there. That's him there. Look him there.
You probably this envelope in your hand.
Yes, Melba. Yes. Look him there.
Probably that envelope in your hand.
And it says, yesterday I was appointed the chairman of the board of the National Library and Information System Authority of Trinidad and Tobago, NALIS. I am honored.
What?
I am honored. That really man. Boy, if you just joke, look the man there. Look him there, look he there, look he there, look he there, look he there. Oh God.
When the man get a big position, maybe that might be the biggest position you ever get in your life, so you honor.
Obedience
Yeah.
for the visa.
Yeah.
Obedience for the visa.
He have to keep his visa, you know. He can't go and tell Kamala Prasad, I don't want that fucking thing. Because you treat my black people and them.
Look him
You
there.
can't tell Kamala Prasad, that. You understand? All we talk about Trump, they love fucking Trump.
They love him.
They love fucking Trump.
They love him.
And they love Kamala, they love the way they treating the people and them. He love how Trump to them African black people in Africa, in America. They women love that. Them them fellas real house niggas and them, you know. Them fellas them is niggas and them who don't like no fucking nigga, you know. Them is people and them who don't want to shake black people hand, you know.
Hmm.
Who be asked from them?
Like to tell you. They will go and tell him that, oh, people taking him, but they have to call them out, Melba.
Yeah.
They have to call them out. He is like an ex-duke.
Yeah.
They're begging,
Yes.
give me a position,
Yeah.
give me a position. I want all begging,
Yeah.
give me a position, all right, you get position. Well, let me see what you're doing. You ain't come out there make a speech, you ain't make no statement, you ain't say nothing. Half of them when they get in position, you ain't hearing them talking at all.
You can't say
Because
nothing.
they can't say nothing.
But boy, pay attention, boy, and shut your fucking mouth. Put your lips here, finger on your lip, and hush.
Hands up, all of them. David, you sit down in the front seat. You sit down in the front seat. Iowa, sit down middle. Sit down middle. You might be spitting and it might fell too much about
Commissioner
people.
Police,
Commissioner Police, you sit to the back. You and Alexander sit to the back of the classroom. I don't want to hear nothing from all you. And that's where they're going.
Meritorious manumission.
All of them, if you see.
Meritorious manumission. See it how it is.
Yes. Mad people in this place.
So how your Christmas shaping up? What do you think about Port of Spain? Then you come up for David and them believe them for another time.
Well,
You
yeah.
don't celebrate Christmas. I'm not a Christmas person and thing, and I'm not into the Christmas thing. Over 40 something years, I'm not into the Christmas and the Jesus thing. You understand? I
Well-
look up that years ago.
Well, Melba, let
You
me.
know, all my children grew up and I never celebrate Christmas. My children never grew up, see me celebrate Christmas, and never celebrate Christmas. And a
Right.
woman never believe in Christmas. They believe nobody in death, and I believe nobody in born, and nobody in death for my fucking thing.
Well,
Because if a man born for my or dead for my fucking sin, why you telling me a child born in sin? You understand? But leave that for another time. Or your Christmas shaping up.
you gotta bring some pastors and things to bring some holy water and some what anointed oil.
What do you think about all the what do you think about Port of Spain? You see any Christmas in Port of Spain?
Melba, let me tell you something. It is really a disgrace to see how Port of Spain really and truly is at this point in time. No Caribbean soul. I don't want nobody to hook me up. I don't want nobody to hook me up. But I am very much disappointed in how Port of Spain is looking, Melba. But then as the mayor said, he has no money. That's he and two other councillors who have not seen doing any work in the Port of Spain region literally was outside with a paintbrush, mama guy themselves.
Well, you know, I watch
You
that painting,
understand?
and I swear they use the foot to paint. You know, like some people them want no foot, no hand, and they have to use the foot to do everything. Well, I thought they use the foot to paint.
The painting was off. It was
And then two little pieces then hanging up on a tree. But what the fuck they do? But they leave the fucking Port of Spain just fucking so.
But apparently the businessmen don't want nothing to do with them.
This is ridiculous.
The businessmen and all
This
have
is the
rejected
first
the
time
mayor.
that I have seen under this mayor,
Mhm.
Port of Spain, in that dirty, nasty state. If Port of Spain is in the worst state ever.
The businessmen have rejected the mayor and they have rejected many of those councillors who are operating in downtown Port of Spain in the corporation.
Yeah, no, I have so much thing to say about this Port of Spain thing, but I'll go get another, I'll leave it in for another time because I have real fucking thing to say. I have real fucking thing to say. But I will bite my tongue for now.
Yes. Come
I
January.
will bite my tongue for fucking now.
Come January, it's going to be
Because
hot
a
like
lot of
a
my
tray.
family and them like the Christmas thing, and a lot of my friends and them like the Christmas thing. So, I still want my black cake, and I still want my ham,
But how you could one
and
them
I
thing,
still
Melba?
want my pastel.
But remember how you could one them thing and they don't believe in Christmas.
I believe in Jesus and Christmas, but I like my black cake.
But I do in 10 years there.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. And I want my pastel, and I want my ham. You understand?
Yeah, but Rasta don't eat meat.
Right, the Rasta for the but tomorrow not a Rasta.
Oh, so it's okay. It's we call
I got backslider for I want my ham, and I don't all that. I want people to get here and be doing this thing every single Sunday. Be doing me little life and thing, and nobody all day in real life. Don't say, well, let me send a little raise for them people and them, a little money for them people and them. If everybody send a little $100, it could be good.
Melba, as I always tell people, I you see this work? There's no chance in this work.
How you go ask? How you go know if you can ask? How you want to know if you can ask? I see people that be asking.
Well,
I watch podcasts and see people sending money. How much money they send in? I watch every day that be watching something and people be sending little things and giving people little things.
Melba,
why we ain't getting nothing?
well, Melba Caribbean Soul put it very much well that I just doesn't want to say what it's trying to say. Because it is truth. The East Indians they support the African UNC activists more than the Africans they support their own. And you check it out, let me be real.
And let me tell you something.
It hurtful.
That is why the UNC that have the people on them still lying for them and talk for them because they handle the activists on them well.
Yeah.
They handle the activists on them well.
Yeah.
But they pay them in power to power, they don't handle the activists on them. They don't. So, and I hope under Penny and Penny Becker and things change because she's a changer. She's a woman who change things. And she looks like she intends to change things, I tell you.
No,
and I know Penny under a lot of pressure too.
Yeah.
And Penny intends to help her. And once they need to help the activists on them, they need to come out and help them. They need to, they need the activists on them. They need me to talk, they need the activists on them.
Let me tell you something.
They need to be mouth, they need it. And the reason why PNM lost the election the last time because they're not supporting the activists on them in the right way. There are nobody here now, everywhere, every time you turn on social media, anywhere, UNC activists talking all kind of lies for them and all kind of shit for them. You understand? All of them. They're making up things, they're making up all kinds, they're making it sound good and they're making it, and we don't lie, we just talk the truth. So why we can't get paid for the truth? You understand? When they dressed up their life, they make me truth look like naked fucking truth. Dressed up like a naked fucking truth.
Melba, let me tell you
so when them UNC get paid, they dressed up the fucking lie.
Melba, that is why it's always see. I stop begging, I stop asking, and then everybody will ask, but how come we ain't seeing you regularly? Because they don't understand that to put together all the information, collate information, do keep the social media running, keep everything running. It's a course.
Yeah, nah.
But you know what?
They do not like some of them PNM people, I tell you.
Don't support
do
me.
Not like, and I'm telling you, I don't want to talk about the mayor right now. I do not want to talk about that fucking mayor right fucking now. Because if I go to talk about that fucking mayor, I'm telling you, hell go break loose. I know Christmas and fucking done. That mayor is the worst fucking mayor. The worst fucking mayor. It's the first mayor I see. Didn't walk down, never walk down the streets of Port of Spain. Touch people hand and shake people hand. All them motherfuckers, I thought David Mohammed and them dressed up in this black thing and they're fucking black. They're black, they're blackish, they're not fucking black. All of them, they're not black, they're blackish, they're not fucking black. And people like the men and who make PNM lost the election, people like them that make PNM lost the election. People like them. Boy, the mayor, boy.
Wait, we will deal with the mayor. We will deal with all of them. Because if they believe that people will sit down and just allow people to just do what they want to do,
Let me tell you something now. I'm not going to sit down here and like Penny and watch people like the men them fucking up my paying them people of them. You understand? I'm not going to sit down here. I know I supported Penny 100 for fucking cents.
Mm.
And I going down with fucking Penny.
Mm-hmm.
But you see the men there,
Mm.
I have to deal with fucking them in a different way, boy.
Games.
You understand?
The games they playing. That's why you see they will quicker run and they will quicker run and say, oh, they're supporting somebody else. And then they if you see them on social media and they want to know, well, why it is this one don't come back, that one don't come back, this one don't come back, and you're seeing all them up and chubby. Melba, I tell you, that's the game players, man. Game players.
And the whole thing about it, activists like we and Juliet Davy and other people who just talk out and talk in a different type of fucking way.
No, they have a problem.
You know they don't like fucking me.
They have a problem.
They would never like fucking me because they want me to come humble and thing and all kind of fucking thing. But we for the grassroots for them, we is for the grassroots for them, and we have to talk for the grassroots to understand fucking me.
No, don't. Melba, you have to understand something. You have to understand something. They have a movement that's going around. They have a movement that is going around. And their main thing right now in this movement is to ensure that Tobago lost that election so that Penny will look back. They will mass up the support. They will send money to other people.
Yeah.
Because they don't talk like what we talking.
You can't talk like how we talking.
No, they can't.
You can't
they
talk
wouldn't do
because
that.
they back fucking stabbers.
Yeah. So they will play the game. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And oh yeah, thing. And let me stay my crease, eh?
Yeah.
And all them say that damn shit. Because they're afraid to hear the truth. They're afraid to hear the truth. But the thing about it is that I just always tell them, if you don't have to send me no money. Because if they believe that they want to behave like how they want to behave, there are people who are genuinely will send money to support what we're doing. And to support when we're ready to go to Tobago and get things going. There are people who will genuinely support. Don't look for the penny haters and them.
You matter what? You
Just
matter
say-
what?
because
I'm not talking to the penny haters and them, you know. I can never be talking to the penny haters and them. I talk about the PNM people and them, who the finances and them, even the ministers and them, not ministers, them who get elected now.
the MPs,
The MPs and them, and we talking about people in the leadership in the PNM, these who we talking about.
no, well, we will get there. Because you have to remember, there are people who just go and tell people, oh, this, that, the other thing. And so when I'm going to and watch this, wait till they say,
Yeah.
they run with that story.
They go there and we see that Melba, she likes to cuss real bad.
Yeah,
And that's all.
And yeah, and
And
here
they
they
run
say,
with that fucking cussing thing.
and here they stop to say. But well, you know the PNM don't endorse that type of behavior.
All them
But let me tell you something.
that boy. Boy, some of them talk about
We
them, don't endorse that, and half of them women and them fucking behind your back and them.
Oh my goodness.
Look,
Oh
them
my
don't tell you nothing about
goodness.
because of them decent, and do not kind of fucking them behind your back.
Oh my goodness. Let me tell you something. Yeah? When they come and they want to tell people, when they feel they can tell people, because why? We supporting Penny, them not supporting Penny. So they're playing the game. But because they realize that we hitting it from a ground perspective, they have a problem with that. Because we're waking up the ground, we're making the ground understand that, hey, this is the leader. There's only one leader.
Yeah.
But them now want to make it like you have 2 and 3 other leaders in the party.
And when you can identify the wrong in the PNM and let them know that the wrong in the PNM, this is what the grassroots want to hear. They want to hear you identify the wrong and tell PNM that the wrong
Wrong is wrong. But they don't like that, no, because you know why? I leave from quite wherever I had to come from to come down to Trinidad because you know I am an English teacher.
Yeah.
And I don't mix matters with the verbs.
Yeah.
And the nouns.
Yeah.
And I speak properly. So I have to make sure that things are put in place. You understand? So they wouldn't come to me. They will pick up put out a whole big propaganda about the leader on social media. And that is working for them. But Melba, as one man said it, time is longer than twine. But I know this one come back again, something about right thinking trees. Well, right thinking trees, they ain't thinking right at all because
Right now they're thinking right.
if they say no and allowing Kamala to do them all kind of thing, take some wood and stick it up in the backside.
Yeah.
And tell them behave.
Yeah.
Behave.
But she gets hear what she do. She telling them to behave, but she get part of mistake to shook up in the ass.
You understand?
You understand?
So the one part right to put it up in them for them.
She get part of mistake, shook it up in the ass, and I go tell them to behave.
And then they're talking about it.
Yeah.
Penny had the ground. They get so the one Penny has the ground. Penny has the ground.
And she understand the ground people.
And she understand the ground people.
She understand. That's important. And you know what I like Penny for? She never back out of a fight.
No. She ain't backing out of no fight.
All they want to say about Penny, she ain't backing out of no fucking fight.
And you know, this person here saying that when you had a following on the other network that I was on, right? They're saying that I had a following on the next network. But they never give anything. They never support anything. So when they come in and tell me, look, always don't come on me them foolishness, eh? You see, they feel that they could sound smart, but they're foolish, you know. None of them could ever say that they ever say, well, yeah, what happening? We will support the program.
Yeah.
We will support what we're doing, the initiative. We will do this, we will do that. None of them. But they will come and tell you about, oh, what? Some Trini right thinking, some shit. They're only changing the name right through.
Yeah, yeah. And they penny haters and them.
And they penny haters.
And you know what happened with them penny haters and then they follow me every fucking way.
Yeah. And they vex.
Yeah.
Because I supporting penny.
Yeah. They follow you everywhere. They change, and all they do is they change in the fucking name.
You understand? Yeah. The young people, everybody is ready. When they're ready to call local government election, we will be there. The Tobago election, we have to get our tickets, Melba.
Ticket, and I don't want to boat ticket. I want my ticket on the plane. I can't.
Well, some of us are go up with vehicles. So we will rather go up on the boat.
I can't take boat a fucking toll, boy. Oh God, I can't take that boat.
Well, you gotta meet us.
And I can't take that boat because I feel Trump waiting for me fucking boat and Bobby to buy it with that.
Well, you see, we're taking a reserve because they know all the activists on the boat.
I tell you, we can't go on the fucking boat.
So we can't tell them what day we're going on.
Yeah,
so
we can't tell them
we
that.
can't tell them the day we're going up on that boat because the penny haters and all might call Trump and say, look them, they're going up, the day, the time. Yeah. So we can't tell them the date nor the time when we go in.
And then they want Alexander and the commissioner police, only backing that fucking shit.
You understand?
Yeah.
So
mosquito ain't biting them there, but they're coming for me.
Yeah, on the boat.
Them coming as mosquitoes that bite fucking me.
Next time they reach on the boat and they start asking me, could we see a passport to go on the boat, eh?
Yeah.
No. They want to see passport.
Can I get passport to go on the plane?
Eh? No. Oh. No, but they will want to see passport to go to Tobago. So no, you just show you might get this.
I don't know. No passport, you know.
No. Well, you
I have no passport.
You will pay cheaper. I had to pay the full price.
I don't want no boat. I'm not going on no fucking boat.
I had to pay the full price.
I can't make the boat price at all. That's me.
Well, let me tell you something, eh? Christmas in downtown Port of Spain, and furthermore, let me tell you something, Melba. Honestly, I'm not feeling the Christmas spirit.
But you know, it had nobody in town buying. Christmas is the worst in town right now, I tell you. So the Lego people and all them people them the Lego did not buy it, and it goes to show you that one, we know who the people them was buying from us.
Mm-hmm.
No, look at how for the spinning. Look at how nobody buying, nobody buying, nobody buying, nobody and shall buying, nobody buying. So you know that the buyers and them was the secret focus on them, and the people and them from HCC and all the forestries and them people them used to buy from the vendors and them.
Well, they run out, they open back, they bring back out, they come and they bring back,
Oh, you know what I was supposed to, I wonder what to talk to you about and I can't forget? What you think about this back pay they say they get?
Melba, it is a crying shame that
And they
public,
get, I hear they get part of the money if they get any.
they get part of the money. They get part of the money. And how they get the money? A public servants have been calling me and telling me that they get $2,000 in the salary. Some of them get 1,500. Who get 1,000? Some people by chance got $3,000 and $4,000. They tax them hard. They tax them hard.
Oh my God, what is you telling me? The
You
taxing
understand?
motherfuckers on them?
Yeah. So the money they get in the salary, the advance so-called payment. So when people thought that they're working for $5,000, they will have 5,000 extra. You gotta tell yourself, well, they would have been getting it. They hit them a shot. You remember they said you're getting the 10%. Now when they break it up, if it was 2% then 2% the next thing, 4% this way, they give them 2% money. You understand? And they tax their money.
Oh my God, the taxi fucking money.
And they taxing every money they wouldn't give them, they wouldn't tax them. That is why they told them, take your money in either bonds. If you have a loan to pay off the loan. They will pay off the loan and everything. And that's why I want to tell public servants tonight. You see that so-called advance payment that we take, or you should have don't spend that money, take that money, let the bank write back a check, take all the checks and tote it back to the central government and tell them I don't want that. I don't want that. I want all my money in bonds, or I want my money to pay off in my agency house, pay off my agency house. Because let me tell you, when the government hit them a high-tech strategy and mash them up. Or you want to earn money? Well, here, look it. But again, or you 2%. So you only get for 2013 from 2014 to 2016. So you get for that three-year period. And plenty of them get that kind of small money, Melba. When they look and they see that money in the bank account, they cry. I say, oh, you're stupid. Because oh, you believe, and they tax them on top of it too. So they only get $2,000.
God.
Some get 3,000. It all depends on how big your salary is. That's the kind of money you're taking. Nobody ain't get no 20-something thousand, no 40-something thousand, no 50-something thousand. They ain't do them that at all. Nobody. That's why if you notice, yeah, you notice that public servant.
Nothing.
Okay, they notice they telling you,
nothing.
Well, we get a nice back pay.
They can't about that.
They can't go and buy a car. They can't go and buy a computer. They can't go and pay off no kind of, they hit them a sharp in the tail.
What?
And they didn't realize that they get settled. They didn't realize it, Melba. So that money when they tell themselves, they was going to get big money. And if you saw the person, yellow is the code, yellow is the code, and Kamla will give me back pay, and Kamla will give me, when they see the money, not a man jack open the mouth. Not a man jack open the mouth and say anything about how much money they get. Because normally the black man always like to boast, right?
Yeah.
And say, well, they give me look at my money, and they boast saying, you notice the casinos in full? You notice the bars in full?
Nothing. And
You
nobody
notice
buy
the
it.
grocery and all in full?
No.
Everybody holding back the money because they realized they were conned.
They walk, yeah, the
They
shame.
were conned.
The shame.
And Felicia now
Felicia Thomas.
laughing at the end of the day that look, they get nothing. Nothing. Nothing for them, Melba. Nothing. They can't open them out and boast. So them could have boast and so, oh God. Because under the PNM, they could have boast. That's why they must boasting. Yes, they get the money in 2 tranches. Yes, there was tax on it. But you know what? They could never say that the PNM gave them $2,000 in the bank account.
Yeah.
They could never say that the PNM gave them $2,000 and 2005. The most one person get, the most one person get was 6,000. I dare them to tell me, Jenny is a public servant. Jenny will tell you how much she get. They get, nobody and get more than 6,000. None.
We are shocked here.
None. And they hit them some hard tax. Hard tax. They're balling right now. They see what they see the money we get. Because man, you know, and you know I love knowing some of the people business. Because when they realize that one who paying for a piece of land, and he tell the man he gonna give him the back pay when it come and how much money he expecting and all them different things. Melba, when the man go in the back, I mean I say, I must have it. But when the man go in the bank and he realize, wait now, he looking for the money. He said, but then my salary, I see $2,000 more. He call PSA. He said, wait now, something wrong here. They said, no, they give him a portion of the money. What is a portion of the money?
Yeah.
Nobody sit down and understand that a portion of the money could be anything they're going to get.
Anything.
But because it's Christmas time, we want some money. And they fall for the trap. Kill them it. They want it? They want to come like and watch them and tell them, all right, don't worry yourself. Thank you, don't worry. We'll find the money and we'll pay them.
They get them a food card.
That's what they give them.
They give these niggas a food card.
That's what they give them.
They get a fucking food card.
Melba, that is what they give them. They give them.
What the fuck is this? They get a food card.
You understand? So all they get is money to go and buy some groceries. They had this little salary, and that's it. All the back pay, they're back paying in right now.
Wow.
Because you fight for the so-called 10%, and all you see was $2,000, and they check saying that the next back pay they're going to look to get, come next year, again it's going to be a next $2,000 again. Wow. Because they're going to tax them for every single year that they're going to get this so-called 10%. And with tax going up now, and it is going up, you know they're going to bust the throat in with that. So, John goes over. They dead. They dead. They can't open their mouth and talk. And that is what we're living in right now. An oppressive government that is pushing the dictatorship on the country of Trinidad and Tobago.
People shame to talk about that.
They can't talk about it, Melba. You didn't realize nobody in the life could say, well, they're not truth. They're not truth, fellas. None of them can come and say that they're not truth.
Because I see people who get 10% and who get money. But they're not telling you how much money they get, like the shame.
The shame.
Because normally people get money and they say, oh God, I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to do this. They ain't talking that language at all in tongue.
Remember, they can't go in the casino. They can't say, let me take a little 200 or 500 or $1,000 and go and play. Because I have a little money in my pocket. They only get them money to go and buy grocery for the Christmas.
They get a food card.
That when they hit them.
They get a food card.
So they cannot blame nobody more than themselves. And for the Minister of Finance to him tell RHA workers that they don't fall under PSA, that is another lie. You understand? Because there's those who are public servants who went over when RHA had the separation package. The law states that there's something called parity, and it is true. There's something called parity that if you work in, you gotta take off your mind.
And a life here. I'll call you back.
If you working, and all of us working, and all of us working in the same job, doing the same thing, whether you a union member with the PSA and I working under RHA, I still entitled to the same salary that you getting.
Yeah.
Because you cannot say because you work in private, because government, and you work in private, you getting 10,000 and I getting 8,000 and we doing the same job. You will get serious lick for that in the industrial court. So all that they're telling you, the people in the health sector who are under PSA, regardless whether they're in the private side of the RHAs or even in the public under the PSA, all of them are entitled to the back pay of the 10% that PSA workers PSA people supposed to be getting. So this thing with Edie's Short going around the place with the Nursing Association with his jackass stupidness, he talking and talking, but he going and talk to the Minister of Finance. You don't need to talk to the Minister of Finance. If they read the document on the collective agreement, and I keep telling plenty workers in this country, they need to go and study the collective agreements, and then they will understand where they fall under as workers in this country and what entitlement you're under your particular agreement that you would have signed with the government of Trinidad and Tobago. But plenty of these people and them believe, well, we in PSA, so PSA represented we.
Yeah.
We under RHA, so we not under no PSA. So we not really entitled to that. Yes, we're entitled to the money. And the government knows that. But when they see the money that they get, Melba,
Because I find that strange. I know so much of people get back pay. I meet so much of them in town who tell me they get the back pay, but nobody pays how much they back pay, and everybody looking sad. Nobody face looking, I'm going to buy this. Nobody, everybody face looking a type of way. And I know studying them people as you talking,
it must be a type of way.
What is this?
They get nothing. Not tonight. Not tonight. I'm sorry I didn't have that song for them to play for them. So play for them. Because they got nothing, Melba. Nothing.
What the fuck? I really find them people face and tongue. We really, really do. I meet so much of people who tell me they get their back pay. But nobody tell, and everybody face looking sad. Everybody face looking sad and they shame to talk about the fucking back pay.
Because they ain't get no money. They ain't get no money. No money. And it's a crying shame that even in Tobago and all, Fally and all kind talk about paying the just due to the workers that he and Watson Duke promised the ex gratia payment to the workers of Tobago. 4 years later, we reached the election again, and up to now, people can't be paid this ex gratia payment that they promised the people and them 4 years ago. So 4 years later, no money. No permanency in Tobago. No permanency in none of the jobs. But you're boasting, you build roundabouts and 4 bus share. Melba, as I just tell them, you see next year, there'll be something coming.
Okay, see me, Devon, right now, will you tell me that I want to go and eat a piece of ham, yes, boy?
There will be something coming
Is that we
next
tell
year.
nobody no back pitting, that kind of back pitting? I want a piece of ham for my Christmas.
Before we wrap up, Melba, I just want to tell this employer because I know that look at seeing something here. CARICOM has aligned itself with the Maduro narco government headed by a dictator who was in prison or killed thousands of Venezuelans who oppose him. They Kamala. Kamala is there's a thing that came out from Kamala Prasad Bisasa on her Twitter account. So that is how she went in the country on a Twitter and a WhatsApp thing now. Trinidad and Tobago wants no part of that alignment. We do not support dictatorship and drug trafficking. And we don't support CARICOM in their zone of peace fakery. Yeah, what she said. Let me read that again. Trinidad and Tobago wants
Drink some water and I want to white to begin it.
Trinidad and Tobago wants no part of that alignment. We don't support dictatorship and drug trafficking, and we don't support CARICOM in their zone of peace fakery. Gaston and Roland Sanders should worry less about my comments and spend more time explaining to their citizens as to why their visas were restricted. Venezuela has been threatening to invade Guyana for years, and since last June, they began making similar threats that Trinidad and Tobago is part of Venezuela. Yet CARICOM has chosen to support the Maduro narco government through their fake zone of peace narrative, which is clearly designed to get the American military to leave the CARICOM region and therefore enable Maduro to remain as a dictator in Venezuela. My priority is in the best interest of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. So basically what Kamala Prasad Bisasa has been telling the world, and she is saying here right now, Melba, she is in support of going and invading Venezuela.
Yeah.
And she does not support this so-called
Peace in CARICOM.
peace zone, and therefore she is joining with America to go and invade and remove the so-called dictator from Venezuela. But she also is telling them, as Melba is, as Val is saying, she basically would have told them, all of them, and let me call the names, from Dr. Rowley to Stuart Young, because he was the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago at one time,
Yeah.
to Ralph Gonzalez, to Mr. Brown, Skerritt, you name it. Many of them,
You want to sit?
many of them,
Talking in the meantime, Devon.
yeah,
It's outside then?
your mic on, so I don't think of him. Yeah. So many of them are really and truly who was in support of what we call the CARICOM Brotherhood. Mia Motley, everybody. She has now called for their visas to be revoked. So this is what we reached to. All of them will have their visas revoked, excepting Kamala and her cabinet. So don't be surprised to hear Dr. Rowley say that his thing was revoked. Don't be surprised to hear Mr. Stuart Young say his thing was also revoked. Don't be surprised to hear me and what we say, her own was also revoked. So all with the fighting, let's see what's going to happen and see what's going to be happening in the coming days as we move forward. But Melba, as I tell you, no.
But you know, one thing I have to say now, and I always wanted to talk about that for the longest while. Stuart Young not having his picture or his status removed as the prime. He should have been there. If Stuart Young was a prime minister for a day, he should have been there still.
Who take down his picture?
Remember Cameron them vote him out and vote out and saying he can't get certain because he was not the prime minister for a certain time.
Well, he can't get the pension, as they say. They vote and they remove the pension from him. But they cannot deny him that he was a prime minister of Trinidad and Tobago.
But then his picture should be in the wall like everybody else.
Well, it should be, eh? It
Or
should
with
be.
all the prime ministers and them, he should be there. It should be there. Because by right, if he was prime minister for one day, by right he had the opportunity to get his thing all in the airport and everything like everybody else.
But I think it's in the airport, you know, but we will see. Let me find out. But really and truly, all the prime ministers supposed to be lined off, and his picture is supposed to be.
No, not there, because I went to certain places and I see all the prime ministers, them at his own is not there.
Well, that's a deliberate thing by them. That is a deliberate thing. Well, if you had to put him up in the bedroom, you put all the prime ministers in the bedroom.
Nobody know ready right now. I want some ham. I want some ham. I want some black cake. I want some pastel. Yeah, I want every goodies what is eaten in December.
Well, good luck with that. Caribbean Soul say, let me tell you something here. Caribbean Soul, you know how long Caribbean Soul say he have land on all that thing?
Caribbean Soul, my Caribbean Soul have one
Look,
fuck.
yeah.
Caribbean Soul, my dear fucking people, and some bricks, some fucking way with some cardboard coming over. Caribbean Soul have nothing. Even on that bridge, and come with some fucking cardboard. And you have a phone.
Yeah, just a phone and they gave him some sweet bread and straighten him out and say, come feed.
Yeah. They are nothing. You're broken like me and Devon.
You understand? Right thinking Trini.
After that right thinking Trini, that right thinking Trini, he's a penny hater, you know. And Caribbean Soul is a penny hater. But they're coming across here to hear what we have to say that you know they like we.
Yeah, they love it.
They like how we just perform.
They love
and they like Melba, she just cuss.
Yeah.
Because not for here they wouldn't put on it's a Sunday, they wouldn't put on them and go and listen to with the pastors and them I don't even know the name because they believe in anything. They wouldn't go and listen to these pastors and them it's Sunday. But they like to come here to hear Melba cuss.
Well, people, this is the countdown to
I want
Christmas.
a ham and I want black cake and I want some pastel.
So if you wish to give a ham, a black cake, and try to support, you can give us a call. You have our numbers. You can give us a call and share the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Share the Christmas spirit. All you men that keep complaining about fearless. I don't want them watching me, no, Deborah. I don't want them watching me at all. I don't know what they're watching me for. I don't know what they're watching me for.
Like to watch you.
I don't know, but I don't want them watching me. No, they can watch, you know. They can watch the program. Nobody is stopping them from watching the program. But don't watch me in this time, you know. Chibai, don't watch me.
But anyway, Caribbean Soul and the next one is who?
Caribbean Soul and Writing Girls or something.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. We'll be back next week. We want to later come back.
Yes. Next week we will be here.
Come back. We want you to come back because you know you like it. Can't do you with a banker without me.
And next week is the week right up. There's a long weekend for that Christmas weekend.
Yeah.
Christmas starts on Thursday. Friday is Boxing Day. Then Saturday, then Sunday. Then back to the normal week, and then we have a next long weekend again. No, Christmas will be on the New Year's will be on the Thursday. School opens back on the Friday. I mean on the Monday, and straight on the Monday when school opens back, all persons who have the CAPE exams that you are doing, we wish you all good luck in that because CAPE exam have already started, Melba. Yeah, the Spanish was on the 16th and the 17th and of this month, and on the 5th, the 6th, going straight down for the whole month is CAPE exams. I want to wish you all good luck on that. My daughter will be writing over the maths exam. That's the only exam that she failed in the CXC. So she's going to write over she maths to get a better grade.
Right.
And so we wishing her good luck also in the month of January, which is basically 1 week away from now. Because after this week basically done. I done start already. So after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, holiday, and then back out Monday, holiday, and then we go. So people, so people have a blessed night and see you all. And don't forget, Tobago election is heating up. We will be in Tobago. We will be going to Tobago. We're not telling you any day because we don't want Alexander and the boat to hit
You can't tell them.
the fast ferries or the
You can't tell them
plane.
when we going to them to bad. Afraid the commercial police bad.
Yeah.
Afraid the bad boy.
Guevara, because them mosquitoes will be biting.
Guevara is a Spanish or what?
Yeah, that's Spanish name. And he want to send back home Spanish, So, but I don't know. Oh, look, let me know, Look, look, let me. Hey, oh yeah, let me leave away with this song for Carnival 2020, 2026. Yeah, and Pan was last night. Melba. So very soon I'll be out and about in the Panyards, moving around for the panorama, and then we have calypso competitions coming up, and then a lot of activities will be coming up for Carnival. So look out. We on the ground, we moving around, and Tobago election for us smack in the middle of it. Ah boy, somebody send me the first week in February. I think the 12th or something. So the first I think first or second weekend in the first or second weekend in February. So people have a blessed night. Let me get my song. Let me get the song. You know I have one thing and I get the song later. This is a song that came out. And remember, we'll be playing a number of songs that will be happening very soon. And we'll be in the cultural sector. Yeah. So we're going to try to promote Carnival. All of the government didn't pump no dollars into Carnival.
You know about Carnival, you might say like the politics,
Yeah, we're talking about politics. But we'll also be doing the Carnival also. And see who making it into the feds and who ain't looking good at all in the feds.
We don't have much fat right now, because they bust them fat